A very pleasant morning to all my dear students of class 8. In today's video, we will discuss some of other remaining quadrilaterals and their properties, and we will do the exercise 3.3 of NCERT and 3.4 as well. It means today in this video we are going to finish up with this chapter. So watch the complete video, get an idea of how the things are, and in case of doubt just ask me on the group. Now starting with today's lecture, as we have been through the kinds of quadrilateral and have known the trapezium, okay, you earlier also you have a better idea from previous standard about these quadrilaterals. So we have trapezium. I have told you the properties of trapezium. Likewise, we had kite. Okay, in kite there are four sides. Kite is a quadrilateral, and kite is a very special type of quadrilateral. So, and it has two distinct consecutive pairs of sides of equal length. It means when you see a kite, there is, like you can see here, I'm drawing a rough kite for you. Okay, when you see a kite like this, you have this pair and this pair of equal side, this pair equal side. It means if it is named as A, B, C, D, you have AB equals to AD and BC equals to CD. Okay, and also there is a pair of angle that is equal in a kite. It means that this angle is equal to this angle. Okay, ये दोनों angles, angle B is equals to angle D. It means a pair of equal angles also present in the kite, which is a quadrilateral because it has four sides. It means you can say that the two interior angles of a kite that are on the opposite sides of symmetry axis. Symmetry axis means these are the symmetrical lines. इसके opposite ये वाला angle है और इस वाले के अपोजिट ये वाला एंगल है. ठीक है, तो ये जो दो सिमेट्री लाइंस हैं इनके अपोजिट वाले जो एंगल्स हैं दीज एंगल्स आर इक्वल. A pair of equal angles are present in the kite. Okay, now moving further, the exercise 3.3 is very much simple and are based on the, also after the kite we have discussed the parallelogram, and parallelogram is much simple. The opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, the opposite angles are equal, and diagonals of a parallelogram are not equal. I have told you in the 7th standard also by paper cutting method, and also there is isosceles trapezium. Okay, if the non-parallel sides are equal, that is called as isosceles trapezium. Again, I'm drawing a rough one for you. Like if you have a trapezium like this, okay, you know that trapezium में we have one pair of parallel side. It means AB is parallel to CD. ठीक है, and the non parallel sides are AD and BC. अगर AD equals to BC हो जाए, that is called as your isosceles trapezium. Okay, so you have to make the note. You had made the earlier notes. Now these are the notes that you have to make today. जो मैं explanation करती हूँ rough way, and I say that this is the only explanation that you need not to write down in your notebook. Okay, now moving toward the exercise 3.3, the questions that I found to be discussed and are good as well are question number 4 and question number 9 that I am discussing in this video, and the other questions are solely based on the properties of the quadrilaterals that you have understood. In case of doubt you can ask me on the group. Okay, so taking the question number 4, draw a rough figure of quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measures. Okay, so we can draw a quadrilateral like this, that ABCD is a quadrilateral where angle A is equals to angle C. You can take any angle. I have taken 110 degree over here. Therefore, it could be a kite. Okay, because it is a quadrilateral, but it is not a parallelogram because इसकी opposite sides equal and parallel नहीं होती हैं. And also I have written the reasoning here. You can note it down. Okay. Next, the question number 9. In the question number 9, I have made the figure for you. You can refer to the book also. The figure is like this. There are two parallelograms given that are intersecting each other at this point. Okay. The one side of both the parallelogram is intersecting at here. So there are two parallelograms, the risk and clue. Okay, it means RISK and CLUE are two parallelograms and they are saying find the value of x. This is a good question and can be asked in the exam also. It often comes in exam. Okay. So यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं करना, बहुत ही सिंपल है. आपको क्या करना है, पैरेललोग्राम की प्रॉपर्टीज ही यूज करनी है. मैंने आपको पहले भी समझाया था दैट व्हेन यू हैव टू फाइंड एन एक्स, द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स इन अ गिवन फिगर, यू शुड ट्राई दैट कि मुझे मेरा गोल है एक्स की वैल्यू फाइंड करना, मैं इस तक कैसे पहुंच सकता हूँ, हाउ कैन आई रीच टू द एक्स टू फाइंडिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स, वो आपको सोचना है. और ये भी देखना है कि मेरे पास कितनी चीज़ें गिवन है. जो मेरे पास गिवन थिंग्स हैं, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स, व्हाट आर द एंगल्स, व्हाट आर द साइड्स दैट आर गिवन टू मी, उनका मुझे कैसे यूज़ करना है. दैट शुड बी द मेन टारगेट वाइल सॉल्विंग अ क्वेश्चन. ओके, ये आपके माइंड में एक होना चाहिए. सो you can see here the parallelogram RISK, risk. You can see that angle K is equals to 120 degree, and I have named to make my explanation easier and the solution to be understood easily. I have named these angles that will be used as ABC. Okay, ABC मैंने इन angles को ले लिया है. So here you can see, but here the K is 120 degree and this I is equals to your 120 degree because it is a parallelogram and it is the opposite angle of the parallelogram. So we will write that risk is a parallelogram, angle K is equals to angle I is equals to 120 degree. और आप property ज़रूर mention करेंगे in the exams and your notes everywhere. You should have to mention the property. You must mention the property that you are using while solving the question, कि आपने किस property के accordingly ये लिखा है. So I have used opposite angles, है ना, opposite angles of parallelogram. So यहाँ पर आपका 120 डिग्री हो गया. नाउ आई हैव टू फाइंड दिस ए. ठीक है, सो 120 डिग्री एंड ए आर मेकिंग अ लीनियर पेयर. So I have got the A as 60 degree. Likewise here, when this CLUE is a parallelogram, you can see that UL is parallel to EC, and properties of parallel lines में जब आप transversal, in earlier standard you have learned that the corresponding angles, okay, using that corresponding angles I have found that angle B is equals to 70 degree. So मेरे पास ए बी आ गया. अब मुझे पता है कि ये मुझे क्या, अगर मैं इस पॉइंट को ओ मार्क कर दूं, सो आई कैन सी दैट आई ओ सी इज अ ट्राइंगल. ट्राइंगल मीन्स द एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी. ओके, सो आई हैव रिटन सिंपली अकॉर्डिंग टू द फिगर, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. It means angle sum property of triangle. You will mention the reason, and while solving like this I got angle C is equals to 50 degree. It is angle sum property. So now here I can see that angle C is equals to 50 degree, and these are two lines EC and SI are intersecting at this point O. So C and X forms the vertically opposite angle. So I will write that the angle C is equals to angle X is equals to 50 degree. That is vertically opposite angles. Therefore X is equals to 50 degree. So with this question I bind up the exercise 3.3, and the question number 10, 11 and 12 are also are much simpler, and we have to use the properties just and give the reasoning. Okay, now moving further, talking about some special parallelograms in which there are three other parallelograms are given, that are rhombus, rectangle and square. So class 8 make it very clear that when I say parallelogram, it means जो parallelogram की basic properties होती है ना, वो ये तीनों figure satisfy करेंगे, ठीक है ना. मीन्स जो parallelogram की property है वो इनकी property है ही है. That is कि opposite sides are equal and parallel, opposite angles are equal. ठीक है, जो parallelogram की property है वो इनकी property है. उसके अलावा beside that they are having some extra properties that are not contained in parallelogram but are contained in rhombus or in rectangle and square. Means parallelogram की जो property है वो तो इनके अंदर है ही, लेकिन इनके अंदर कुछ स्पेशल अलग प्रॉपर्टी भी है जो इनको डिफ्रेंशिएट करती है एक दूसरे से. सो स्पेशल पैरेललोग्राम्स कहने का मतलब है कि रोम्बस, रेक्टेंगल, स्क्वायर तीनों की हम बात करेंगे. तीनों पैरेललोग्राम से पैरेललोग्राम की प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करेंगे, लेकिन उसके अलावा भी दे विल हैव some other properties. Like on the screen you can see I have written the properties of rhombus, and also to understand this property you can refer to your book. Okay, you can refer to your NCERT book and वहाँ पर explain किया गया है. Earlier standard also I have explained that, and you have learned that the properties these properties can be verified by paper cutting and pasting, and also by the congruency of triangles. Okay, parallelogram की properties like rhombus की property, rectangle की property, paper cutting से और congruency of triangles that you have learned in the 7th standard उससे आप verify कर सकते हैं. So here the special parallelograms, properties of rhombus, properties of rectangle and properties of a square I will discuss, and after that we will discuss the exercise 3.4. But talking about the properties, you must take care of that properties को आपने एक बार पढ़ लिया, दैट शुड बी रिमेंबर्ड ऑलवेज. मीन्स आपको वो हमेशा ध्यान रखनी है, बिकॉज प्रॉपर्टीज़ को ही आपको यूज़ करके आप डिफ्रेंशिएट करेंगे कि फिगर्स में द क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स, द पैरेललोग्राम्स दैट यू आर डीलिंग विद, उनमें बेसिकली डिफरेंस है क्या. and that will help you to solve your questions in not only in the 7th or 8th standard or other. It will help you in every time when you learn mathematics, and you will learn about the shapes. So properties are very much important, so write them very neatly and complete your notes. So you can see the property of rhombus. So please class note down the properties of rhombus. This parallelogram is not new to you. You have learned these properties many times earlier also. So all sides of a rhombus are equal. The opposite sides of rhombus are parallel. Diagonals bisect each other at right angle. The two diagonals of a rhombus form four right angled triangle which are congruent to each other. Okay. Likewise, in the rectangle, you have a rectangle is a parallelogram having each angle at right angle as right angle, and opposite sides are parallel and equal, obviously because it is a parallelogram. Diagonals bisect each other, and diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. It means parallelogram में diagonals आपके equal length के नहीं होते, but in rectangle the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. So this is these are the properties of rectangle. You can draw you can also draw a figure of rhombus and rectangle while you will write the properties in your notebook. Okay. Likewise, you have properties of a square. All four angles are equal and are right angles, you know very well. All the four sides of square are equal. It means you have known that rhombus में भी four sides equal होती हैं, square में भी four sides equal होती हैं, but in rhombus each angle is not of 90 degree, but in a square each angle is of 90 degree, means each angle is right angle. So therefore we say that square is a rhombus. Square is a rhombus, but rhombus is not a square. तो वो जो हम ये statement हम बोलते हैं, this is only due to the properties of these parallelograms or you can say quadrilaterals. ठीक है ना. So इसीलिए properties का difference आपको पता होना ज़रूरी है. The diagonals of a square are equal. Okay. And the diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. It means they cut each other at 90 degree and are equal length and are of equal length. Okay. Let me draw a rough figure for you, please. You will draw with pencil and scale. Okay. if it is a square, these diagonals O A B C D, तो O OA is equals to OC, OD is equals to OB. Okay, it means the bisecting, they bisect, and the intersection is at right angle, 90-degree angle form karega. Opposite sides are both parallel and equal in length, obviously, because it is a parallelogram. Now moving toward the exercise 3.4, which says, question number 1 is state whether true or false. The first part is all rectangles are squares. Okay, that is your, you can see here, all rectangles are square. It is false, because rectangles do not have all the sides equal. ठीक है, रेक्टेंगल्स की सभी साइड्स इक्वल नहीं होती हैं, स्क्वायर की होती है. तो आई हैव रिटन हेयर फॉर ट्रू फॉल्स, दिस इज ओनली फॉर माई रेफरेंस, बट यू विल राइट द ट्रू और फॉल्स एंड विल स्टेट अ रीज़न ऑल्सो. आप एक रीज़न देंगे जिसको सोच करके आपने ये लिखा कि ये ट्रू था या फॉल्स था, और सारी स्टेटमेंट, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 यू विल कंप्लीट बाय योरसेल्फ. सभी स्टेटमेंट में प्रॉपर्टीज़ ही यूज़ होंगी. ओके. Question number 2 is identify all the quadrilaterals that have 4 sides of equal length, 4 right angles. ये भी आप खुद करेंगे. And the question number 3 is explain how a square is a quadrilateral, parallelogram, rhombus, or rectangle. You will give a reason for all the 4 parts. Question number 4, name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals bisect each other. मैंने आपको properties में लिखवाया है, आप सर्च करेंगे और फिर देखेंगे, उसको लिखेंगे. And likewise, question number 5 is explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. I have told you what are convex quadrilateral, because the lines, the diagonals of the quadrilateral will lie inside the quadrilateral. That quadrilateral is called as convex quadrilateral. So you have to give a reasoning in your words in 1 or 2 sentences. That is sufficient. So the question that I am discussing here is the question number 6 of exercise 3.4. I have drawn the figure and have written the solution for you also. So it says that ABC is a right angled triangle and O is the midpoint of the side opposite to the right angle. This is the right angle. O is the midpoint of the side opposite to this. Explain why O is equidistant from A, B and C. उन्होंने बोला है कि O equidistant क्यों है A, B, C से. ठीक है. So here what is the solution? एक्चुअली स्टूडेंट्स, मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं कि ये क्वेश्चन आप 8th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ रहे हैं, बट दिस इज अ टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन दैट आर समटाइम्स आस्क्ड इन द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स. ओके, यू नो, व्हेन यू हैव अ राइट एंगल्ड ट्राइंगल, एंड ओ इज द मिड पॉइंट. ठीक है, ओ जब मिड पॉइंट होता है इस हाइपोटेन्यूज का, ठीक है, AC का, जो आपकी साइड है अपोजिट टू दिस 90 डिग्री, उसका मिड पॉइंट जब कोई अगर कोई मिड पॉइंट है, तो ये प्रॉपर्टी होती है हमेशा कि OA इज इक्वल्स टू OB, sorry, OA is equals to OB is equals to OC. It is the property that is used to solve the multiple choice questions in the competitive exam. बेसिक उसका यहाँ पर है in the 8th standard NCERT. बेसिक कैसे है? That you have this, when you draw you have this right angle triangle. Okay, so let us draw another right angle triangle. हमने draw किया ADC, because we know that two right angle triangles make a rectangle. Okay, हमें एक rectangle बना लिया. So here if we make another triangle that is shown by the dotted line, we get ABCD is a रेक्टेंगल. ठीक है, अब ABCD मुझे रेक्टेंगल मिल गया, तो इट मीन्स आई कैन यूज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ रेक्टेंगल टू प्रूव दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, वो मैंने कैसे यूज किया? नाउ गिवन OA इज इक्वल्स टू OC मुझे गिवन है. ओके, ऑल्सो द डायगोनल्स AC इज इक्वल्स टू BD. ठीक है, बिकॉज द डायगोनल्स ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल आर इक्वल. सो एज द डायगोनल्स ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर, ये प्रॉपर्टी है रेक्टेंगल की, वी गेट O इक्विडिस्टेंट फ्रॉम द ABC, like this. So this is the solution for question number 6, exercise 3.4, and with this we have completed our chapter 3, And also class 8, I must tell you that I'm thinking to put a hold on the chapter number 4, and from the next video class we will start with the chapter number 5. So thank you class for watching the video. Complete your work and do as instructed. Please watch the complete video, and stay happy and stay safe at home. Enjoy learning.